holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, they go back to Mitchell. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Niners in trouble to start play, 6 and 8 on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. First down, Howell to throw. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucs and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert. Plus one more for good measure on Monday. Once the family's all gone back home and Grandma's punted out of the house, grab the leftovers and sit back and watch the Chargers and the Colts from Indianapolis. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And out of bounds, this will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first step.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one goes for 30 yards.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
They'll run with Mitchell. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
We're scoreless after 1. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Once more with Mitchell. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now throwing on 1st down here. Got this complete to Jahan. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talk about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team.
Why the fuck did he go out in his route?
There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Nah. I should have waited. Should have waited.
28-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Give every member of that unit a ton of credit for ripping off such a big gain there, because you don't get free for that many yards on a counter or misdirection without everybody selling the heck out of it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First down, here's Mitchell. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. On second down, here's Mitchell. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. Running his slant, and he finds Mitchell. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 44-yard line. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A handoff from Mitchell running left. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. And Lance now to throw. Toward the sideline.
Oh, come on, man.
Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Elijah Mitchell with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13.
I don't even know what my passing icons are.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. As he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harmon. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now Howell. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They'll try to run with Gibson. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal.
Oh, what the? Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best
Come on, bruh.
down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Howell. Touchdown! Alex Arma. His first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll make our score 14-7. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. As they'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Right back to Mitchell here. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Now a signal and a timeout call. As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Lance. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they get back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. To throw on 2nd and 10. Lance. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve. As we send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On 2nd and 10, Howell. His throw incomplete.
What's cracking?
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense
what cracking?
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. It's incomplete.
My quarterback be loud in that joint.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
What we got here? What we got here, Dale? What we got here, Dale? What we got? Oh no! Fuck it.
So here we go, 4th down. Howell. Catch is made. It's Harmon. And he will be taken down, but it's a big play and a conversion for Washington on 4th down. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Foul to the air on 1st and 10.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Got him though. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I had X wide open.
These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Howell looking to throw again.
My quarterback trash. Come on. Get it in there.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Howell. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice game.
On 1st down, Howell. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed right there with that throw mark. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Ball on the 30 as they come on 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Now he'll look to throw it. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
All I'm doing is doing fucking streaks.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I haven't mastered this damn blitz shit yet. I'm getting beat on it. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like what's the proper changes for it.
Now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard fight.
Let me see something. Let me see something.
Execute their game plan and keep moving. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
We'll love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37.
Someone's been having a good game so far. Something a lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
All right, I haven't run Mike Will yet. Let's go Mike Will. Mike Will. Mike Will.
But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Shotgun now for Lance. He's taken down.
A little bit of Mike Will. I took away his tight end.
He gets the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now Lance. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Wisnowski on the punt as he sends this one away.
Oh, Sandpit definitely took the next
Field at the
100. The Anthony Townsend quarterback.
And the
So that's
Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
On the ball, took just one jump, so that's the smallest. So all the ball smallest, then bubble,
Out there
then
ready
top,
for this next
and
drive. The
Sandpit.
Washington
Definitely the
defense.
biggest.
They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead.
All right, Bree. Don't worry, you're safe now. Come back down to inside.
Avoiding the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete.
On twist the landing.
Too much.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Chill. Lay off my quarterback, bruh. He's been making a couple passes. He made a couple.
So after the incompletion on first, now
You should have
2nd
said
and 10.
close to 5.
I know. I won't do it again. Sorry. Never mind. We sorted that puzzle out, didn't we?
On the screen now.
Inside the 20.
The bottle's full. Then enter the same with the sand pits.
And the ice cream tub.
It's that puzzle. Up to no good.
3 went off on her own.
Yo, he trash. Come on. Come on.
2 for the bottle.
All for the ice cream tub.
And 100 for the supply.
We got them all in order, and the butler has let free go. They put it out. Don't tell it, I'm not a good judge.
That's a big position to bring up third and long, and this defense can still
Especially since
momentum.
Yes, look. That's much good. They fill it right to the top. What's the smallest thing that gets filled up in your nose? And what's the biggest? Find out. And call another chance.
Yo, why do you want Madden? LJ.
Huh?
And he tugged this one
Why you want Madden?
badly. It's no good.
I had a game to toss.
Always disappointing
What?
when you miss a field
I had a game to throw.
playing against a defense this good.
OGMsmelL?
You and I
Yeah.
both know that's a
You wait
crucial
for the
miss
time,
because you
bro.
can't afford to leave any points
Well,
out.
you know, I don't want them to boot me. If I don't play the game, they're gonna boot me.
Man, they ain't booting nobody else. They ain't playing no fucking game in there.
Well,
You ain't... Wow, we looking good.
The 49er
Look, the
offense
playoff
to get
run,
this
sir.
drive underway.
Hey, all I'm saying I can do is play the Dolphins round one, beat them, and then I'm leaving the league after the
Charles, we'll
season.
see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same
No, so
thing.
look
When
you
you
on,
start a
cuz.
drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position,
that,
right?
cuz?
You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string
Some
together
niggas
a
start
nice
turning
drive
focus now.
and help themselves out.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick
and
up there, and
I
it's a
put
first
my
down.
meter all the way to the side for the field goal. Now let's see if he can drive down here.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16.
Let's see if he can drive down here. Let's go.
Watching the NFL.
Bro, what you on, cuz?
We're in 4th quarter.
I'm talking to the nigga that's on Call of Duty, I'm at. What you on?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's put it in the same page.
Another run with Mitchell. And maybe a measure
Oh,
of
fuck
revenge
that,
there.
bro.
He's had his way in this one, but this
Come on,
time
dude.
they get
Come
him
with you,
behind
bro.
the line. 2 yards the loss,
Where's
2nd and
Zone
12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So the first
They
down run
changed the
lost
shift.
a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Something like that.
And now they'll throw with Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
January.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what he tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up
We already
by
on
Bobby
top sport.
McCain. And the Commanders are going to take possession as they've got it at the
We already on top sport.
42-yard line.
But he's
CD, I know
on
it's just
top
his
sport
second
on.
year in the
He got
league as a
custody of
quarterback,
it.
but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt
They
about
cut
it.
the what they owe,
to
what he owed her.
But remember, second year, as you
They
noted,
took it off. Like once they didn't owe her no more. They
this
he
feedback
whatever.
that he's getting, negative or
He
otherwise,
got to pay the government back.
and turn
Yeah,
it
he
into
got to pay them
positive
back.
moving forward.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, I'm with you. I told him fight it, but he said they took all his. Remember, I told you I did taxes, but he can get a couple grand back. And they took all that shit,
And
bro.
that is caught at the 10-yard line. A huge play there for Washington.
Every blue moon, a nigga,
When they've needed a play
they
this year,
got
he's
cussed like
certainly
right
been
when the
the guy
baby
to deliver.
young
As
and
the season
afternoon
has
type
gone
shit.
on, he's
He
been
get
awfully
child support, but
consistent and
that shit tough,
sometimes
cuz.
spectacular.
Gibson.
That shit tough.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage.
That's why they say, bro, watch you use it, bro. Hey, niggas been preaching that shit for years. And it's hard, like, even if you know, get the right one. Most females not have kids start fighting. But you need one, you never been. Even though you've been a great dad and you cheat or whatever, they just be that y'all not together no more.
Nah, I went on a score. This the guy who helped Wilson ass out. I should go ahead and win the game. I'm gonna fucking go ahead and pull my man off his pass. He need this game though. I will.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
No, they just had it was during that weekend, but it wasn't the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right. Correct. Yep.
Now it's no
they did it.
At all.
Yeah. I don't know why they pulled it.
So I wonder what they're gonna do. What they're gonna implement in Madden.
At their own 25-yard line.
Well, I guess nobody played the Pro Bowl, so I guess it don't really matter. Still make the Pro Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by
Don't start. I only got 3 minutes left.
To the 32-yard
line. We can get a win by then. We play more than that.
Come on, bruh.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to put these players in Washington.
When you're losing, and here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Powell throwing on first down here. Thomas brings it in. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
I don't know.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Nah, then it won't be done until later.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Later, it's something like today anyway.
Second and 20.
A little bit of tuna.
Here's Hal to throw on second down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Eric Armstead gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Possibly a turning
point. Bro, you know what's so funny? I don't know him on the
this is 3rd and long.
5 years,
3rd and long. Here's Hal.
Usually I try to just like 2 months like it's good. I mean, I was in the stone like that, man.
It's Tariq Castro Fields who picked it.
Yeah, but I ain't even make it. It's still in the damn thing. I ain't even make it.
Rookie season, and in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week, and now he's moved to different type of coverages that he's seeing. Clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up the midfield.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play.
That's
Actually, a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down.
Man, tuna up is not too good. Tuna cheesy pasta.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Literally. And remember I told you I was trying to think what I had, nigga. I came home. Nigga, I had a box of tuna helper, nigga. I said, oh, I got to go get some tuna. That's what we do.
once again, it's Mitchell.
And good penetration
yeah, so
here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Kids, they had chicken noodle soup and real cheese.
Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down. Here's Lance.
If you make a catch for
Mom throw, it's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Whatever it is.
So another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in the second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his
I know LJ ate back in the day with me. LJ.
Huh?
You ever had kielbasa?
Kielbasa.
Yeah, the meat. They come like, no homo, come like a big ass long hot dog curly like a used hot dog shit.
Like a smoked sausage?
Yeah, like smoked sausage. Yeah, kielbasa. These kielbasa.
Yeah.
Dale ain't never had that, bro. That shit slap. Yeah. Put that in the stove, bro. That cast iron cut. Yo, dang. That motherfucker be fire.
Here's Howell.
Come on, bro. Ain't no reason you 50 years old and have no kielbasa, bro.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over once again. And they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
It's almost like a bratwurst. But it tastes like bratwurst sausage.
There's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned.
You never had bratwurst?
Interception if you do things the right
Oh, wow.
way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later? Who would that be? That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials.
That's the longest thing I ever seen.
It's only 55 seconds left.
Deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit, get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here, relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Lance back to throw. Pass complete, Samuel. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Lance.
I wouldn't let me jump for it. Nah. I was right there.
Across midfield and inside the 45.
Yeah.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
No. I'm actually not trying to let them score now.
5 ticks remaining on the clock.
They did not let me jump.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown.
Oh, I can't change my play no more. Shit, Dale. Ah! Oh shit.
So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. He's back to throw. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Well, sitting there talking to Remy Ma.
By Benjamin St. Jude.
Yeah.
And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions. interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts.
These comeback routes are fucking hard to throw. Let me see if I can get one.
But that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run,
Got it. Them bitches hard as fuck to complete.
Yeah, I got some of them.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Dale.
I got him.
Dale.
I said I got him. I ain't saying
Dale. 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 Don't entertain this guy.
You don't know what I got. Trey.
Dale. Dale. Don't entertain this guy. Where you get him from?
Hey, man.
Where you get him from?
One thing about it.
Where you get him from?
So, niggas swear they know. Nah. Niggas
Where you
swear
get him from?
don't worry about it. You found out how to get them yourself, nigga. How
Yeah,
about that?
I know how to get him. Where you get him from?
No, you found out how to get them yourself.
No, they're not at Target yet.
Nah,
Not yet.
Target
It's
ain't got them
coming.
yet. Nah, Target ain't got them
You can
yet.
only order them offline right now, unless you down south.
Hey, he think LJ think he know where it is. He think he the only.
Take a picture of the box.
He think he the only nigga that know how to get shit, bro.
Take a picture of the box. Take a picture of the box.
Yeah, man, nigga.
Take a picture of the box. Take a picture of the box.
I don't got to, nigga. Like I said, I got it.
Take a picture of the box.
I got it, nigga. Yeah. Don't be mad because I got it before you did, nigga.
No, I'm not gonna get them.
Support the black people, cuz.
No, I'm gonna get some of the oatmeal. I don't eat cereal. I'll get the oatmeal.
Oh, they got oatmeal?
Mm-hmm. And pancake mix. That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need nothing.
All right. I'm joining. Well, I'm loading.